Hello and welcome to Brilliant New Life Coaching. My name is Hank, the life coach, as always, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming and checking out my channel. So this is going to be one of our brand new segments that I'm going to be doing here, and that is going to be a compilation of all of the TicToks that Brilliant New Life Coaching has published from March 21st to April 24th. Just little insights for living. So I hope you enjoy them. In the comments, let me know which ones you think is your favorite of the TikTok so far. And make sure to go check out our TikTok channel on TikTok. All right, enjoy. I know right now you're scared and confused. We all are, but I promise you right now, this is only temporary. Soon, everything's gonna go back to normal. Everything's gonna be okay. And I assure you, you have a future. Have a good day. Here's a thought. Did you know that Hakunamatata actually means there are no troubles in Swahili? Basically, that means that there's some things that are completely out of our control that we can't change, and we shouldn't stress about them. Instead, we should put all that energy into doing something that we can change. Just because we can't do anything at a certain situation for certain problems and issues doesn't mean that we have to focus and sit there on them. Stay brilliant. Here's a thought. Pain and depression can be different from person to person. Just because one person might find something really painful and hurting doesn't mean another person might find it as painful, or vice versa. Still, that doesn't mean you shouldn't still show compassion to that person or the other person. Everyone has different pains and pain tolerances. Stay brilliant. Here's a thought. Did you know that the sun is one of our most important resources in the world? If we didn't have a sun, we probably wouldn't have an earth, and we definitely wouldn't be here. Yet, it's always above us, taking care of us. It gives a different perspective of life. Sometimes we forget about the most precious things that are always above and taking care of us. Thank you. Here's a thought. Have you ever not woken up when you meant to wake up at, and now your whole entire schedule's messed up, or now you're late for everything for the rest of the day? Now, I know it's a frustrating situation when things like that happen, but the good thing is that you can take that opportunity and change it, make it better, make the rest of your schedule work around your new time, since maybe now you have to reduce everything by 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. And more so over, you can start again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day, and tomorrow you can get right back onto that schedule that you've made and keep trying. Even if the next day you mess up again, you can always change how the future is going to be made for you. Peace. Here's a thought. Now, I'm sure all of you just found out, maybe yesterday, maybe today, that the quarantine is going to be extended until the end of April. Now, that news comes to me as a life coach and motivational speaker. That's a very hard and heavy topic. I wish I could help more people as quickly as possible and give them a great and amazing answer. But unfortunately, as things continue to evolve, I too am also trying to figure things out as well. The best advice, however, that I can give you right now is to stay positive. If you stay positive, anything and everything can happen in the best and most brilliant ways to help you. If you stay negative, only negative things are going to continue to follow. So my advice to you as a professional, stay positive, stay peaceful. Love you. Here's a thought. Have you ever noticed that you don't necessarily notice growth? And I'm not just meaning that you don't notice plants' growth. I mean, you don't notice your own growth. You see, we as human beings sometimes don't always notice the small itty-bitty minute details. However, the cool thing is that even though we don't notice those small details and those small little growths are still happening. You are still growing, even when you don't notice it. But when you do notice it, boy, it's incredible. So don't ever forget that even if you're not noticing the small, minute growth, the details that you are doing, you're still growing. You may start as a small itty-bitty seed, but soon you'll be a giant tree. Thank you. Stay brilliant. Here's a thought. Did you know that koala bears are literally the worst animal in the world? they're mostly STD filled, and eat eucalyptus, which is technically poisonous to them. They are very, very stubborn animals for all the wrong reasons. Now, what I'm trying to talk about right now is the fact that are you stubborn for the wrong reasons? There's nothing wrong with being stubborn. Sometimes that can save your life, but sometimes you're stubborn for the wrong reasons. Sometimes you're stuck on maybe that wrong person or that wrong thing or that wrong objective that you've been trying to aim for the past who knows how long. And you just need to stop. It's okay. Try something new. Be okay. I promise you. Just make sure to get rid of the stubborn things that you don't need to be focusing on anymore so you don't feel like a koala. Love you all. Stay beautiful. Here's a thought. Did you know that every single time that you wake up in the morning to the time that you go to bed, you're doing magic? That's right. Your thoughts and whatever it is that you think and that you act upon is technically considered magic. So you see, magic is just a way to describe something that we as human beings may not necessarily understand. So, when you are putting your thoughts into action, you're creating magic. When you're praying, that's magic. When you are singing songs or wishing well-being upon people, that's magic. When you're hoping for the worst for somebody, that's also magic. So, before you do anything that you're thinking, be sure to remember that that is technically magic. And magic does have power in this world. Your thoughts and the way that you act will affect others no matter what. Stay positive. Love you. Here's the thought. Did you know that you can change your negatives into positives? All you have to do is flip the script. Basically, if you're in a very negative situation, change it to a positive. Say you lost your job. Instead of saying, what am I going to do now? Say to yourself, what can I do in this situation that can help me the best? AKA, maybe there's a job that you wanted to do before. Now you can do that. Maybe you want to start your own business, or maybe you want to become an influencer. Now is the time to do that, if that is what you were trying to do. So don't forget, you can flip any type of negative and make it into a positive. All you have to do is think. Take your time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. You'll figure it out. Stay positive. Here's a thought. Did you know that some people don't necessarily see images the same way that you do? The term to describe it is called aphantasia, which basically means that you may not be able to actually see images clearly when you try to visualize or imagine things. That means the pictures in your mind may not be completely clear. There's a test that if you take it, what you do is you imagine a red star, and there's a level of whether or not you see an actual red star or you don't see anything at all, and you only hear the visual cues. It really is interesting that the fact of the matter is that some people think differently than you. Just a reminder, and I think it's really, really cool. I myself am like 50% there on the aphantasia spectrum. Anyway, you take care. Peace. Here's a thought. Did you know that Earth Day started back in 1970? That is right, Earth Day, which is the holiday that's named after the beautiful planet that we live on. Now, on Earth Day, what normally happens is you pick up trash around your neighborhood, in parks, and you take care of your garden, you water things, you take care of animals, whatever you can do to help the Earth, that's what you do on Earth Day. Unfortunately, because of the situation that we're in, you can't necessarily do that. But there are other ways to help take care of the Earth. Technically, right now, you staying at home is taking care of the Earth. But another thing that you can do is if, say, you have a plant, or if you ever thought about planting, this is a good time to take up planting. Find a plant, find a nursery, go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get a plant, take care of it, since you have all this free time now. Take care, guys. Love the Earth. Take care of your plants. Peace. Here's a thought. Did you know that oranges can actually get mold on them? It starts off very, very small, very subtle, little itty bitty things here and there. But eventually, when unchecked, it gets to this point. When an orange is fully molded, you have to throw it away. And you have to separate it from the other oranges. If you don't, then the mold will transfer on to those other oranges. The same can be said when you are doing toxic things or when you have toxic people around you, or if you are just being around negativity, it will spread. Then the only thing you can do is to get rid of that negativity, get rid of that negative headspace, get rid of those negative people. It may be hard, but I promise you, once you get rid of them, all you have to do is just wash yourself off and you'll be back to normal. Stay beautiful. Peace. All right, I hope you really enjoyed that compilation of all the TikToks between March 21st and April 24th. This is gonna be one of many compilations because we do post on our TikTok, and if you'd like to watch more of the future ones, because there's more TikToks if you really enjoyed them, you can definitely check out the TikTok profile. It should be in the link in the description below, as well as check out our website and some of our other different things that we post on, the different content platforms and whatnot that we post on. I'll most likely be taking a break from the Instagram as well as the Pinterest for a little bit. I want to make sure I'm focusing on what's most important, and I think the most important thing is focusing on videos. I want to make sure that I'm really going out there to really show my support to you. Brilliant New Life Coaching. It's all about you. Thank you so much for watching this compilation. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little notification icon bell thingy-majigger so that way you don't miss any of the future Brilliant New Life Coaching uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and never forget, you're truly brilliant. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.